University of Midlands here in Zimbabwe. I have also a professional diploma in NGO management and administration, and some several leadership courses that I've attended. My passion really is about women participation and advocating for the opening of societies so that everyone can be able to participate and every voice can be heard. Here I am the English facilitator for this committee on governance and transparency, and I'm so happy to meet you today, and I look forward to more interaction. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Sammy just joined us. Hi, Sammy, can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. So,
Okay.
yes. So that was Antonetta. Who's going next? Sammy or Amy? Who's going to go next?
Alison.
Introduction? Hello. Amy, can you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Okay, I'm Mr. Moreau. I'm from Cote d'Ivoire, and I'm 26. I hold a diploma of public law, and now I'm studying political science at University of Cocody. Okay, and I work in the think tank, which is named Maya's Institute now, and I'm here in order to participate to this meeting with you.
Great. Great. Thank you. How do you pronounce your first name?
Okay.
Name? Hello, Sammy? Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, Sammy. Okay, I'm going to mute the others so we can hear.
Yes, I hear.
Great. Okay, so Sammy, could you please give us a brief introduction?
My name is Sammy. I'm originally from the DRC. I currently live in the U.S. I'm studying political science, which I've obtained my degree. I'm currently working, and I am going back to school to get my master's.
Great. Okay, thank you. And what's your position in the committee?
I am the French-speaking community facilitator.
Great. Okay. Thank you. So we have one person missing, but then you'll have to join us another time. So I'll need someone to volunteer to take the minutes. If you need to say something, you could just unmute your microphone.
Okay, hello. I think I'll take the minutes. Don't pay.
Anyone? Yes?
What?
Could someone take the minutes for the meeting? I need a volunteer.
I can't hear you very well.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Yes, we need a volunteer to take the minutes. Is
Hello?
anyone going to volunteer?
A volunteer for what?
take the minutes of the meeting. Hello? To take the minutes for the meeting?
Hello?
To take the minutes, hello? Hello? Anyone?
Okay.
Hello, Lombe.
Yes?
I can take the minutes.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. Okay. So this meeting is being recorded and it's going to be broadcast live on the YouTube channel. Yeah, so if we look at our agenda, can everyone hear me?
Sure, perfect.
Yeah, I can hear.
Okay, yes. So we're going to start with the specific goals in the year plan that we need to discuss in this meeting. So, so basically, our committee is supposed to come up with ideas and solutions that we're going to use to solve Africa's problems. And then for us, our focus area is governance and transparency. So we have to work around that. And also, we have a specific mission for our committee, which is that we have to achieve something by the end of the year. So we have to be working towards something. So even as we plan our committee meetings and our group discussions, we need to keep this in mind. So this could be in the form of like a campaign. We could join a campaign or start a campaign, or we could have a survey, or we could be working towards having a document that could be presented at the African Union Summit, or we have to play around with all these different ideas, and these ideas have to come from within this committee. And also we have to identify conferences for other members of the African Youth Movement where they can participate, and at the same time we need to train these people to behave in a manner that's going to reflect on the organization, push the agenda of the African Youth Movement. So for this reason, we need to make sure that all these people who are representing the African Youth Movement at these conferences are behaving in a certain manner and are pushing our agenda. Otherwise, we really wouldn't be meeting our goals. So these are just our specific goals for this particular committee. And so are there any questions that we have around the specific goals and the year plan so far?
Okay, sorry, Lombe. Just for the recording purposes. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. May you please repeat, the issue on training on the AYM members? I did not get that, for minutes-taking purposes. You said that we need to train other African Union movement, African Youth Movement members on what? I did not get that.
Well, what I was saying is that if we identify opportunities for members of the AYM to attend conferences, they need to be trained and sort of mentored so that they can attend these conferences and represent us in a way that is suitable for the organization and for everyone in the African Youth Movement.
Okay. Thank you so much. Fantastic.
Great.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So are there any questions so far?
For me, it's okay.
Great. Okay, so next I'm just going to go through our next steps as a committee. And so by the 24th of January, we should have a list of the key events that we have for this specific committee, and fixed discussion times have to be ready. So we have to put this in one document and have it ready for the chairperson. And also by 24th January as well, we have to have our year plan ready. So we need to know when everything is supposed to happen and put this in the calendar for the AYM. And then also this is for the facilitators, the English, Arabic, and French facilitators. You need to have a fixed date and time every month during which you'll be free for 2 hours to facilitate your discussion. Is that okay?
Sorry, will you please come again on that? Fix a date and time every month.
Yes.
For what?
Every month, because every month this committee will have three meetings that will be facilitated by the 3 different facilitators. So they need to, each one of them has to pick one specific date, like maybe if it's like the 20th of every month, and a time, maybe 20th of every month at this particular time, then that facilitator will be holding their meeting.
All right.
On that specific day. Yes. So all the facilitators will have to come back to me with a time, a date and a time at which they'll be free for 2 hours every single month until December. So we can have that and put it in the calendar, because we will be using the same hangout, the same hangout. And so I'll need you to let me know what day would be good for you, what date and what time.
All right.
For the facilitators. Yes. So are we clear on next steps? By the 24th of January, I need to.
All right.
Yes. So are there any questions on the next steps and the deadlines that we have?
No questions from me.
Any questions? Okay. So then we're moving on to expectations and ideas. So I need to know, well, I'll obviously have my own expectations as well, and I am sure that everyone in the committee has their own expectations. So what I need to know is, what are you expecting from this? Who would like to go first? Expectations.
Hello?
Your expectations.
Hello?
Hello. I can hear you.
Yes, hello?
You can go ahead. Yes. Yes, you can go ahead with your expectations. Mr. Mora, can you hear me? Is anyone ready with their expectations?
Can I proceed?
Yes, please, go ahead.
Okay. Maybe I will share at the moment. I'm expecting to learn. I mean, in as much as I'm going to be a facilitator for the English, in English, I'm expecting to learn more, especially on issues of governance and transparency and how they affect the young people here in Africa. I'm also looking forward to hearing and networking, and also to more substantive collaboration. And I'm also expecting that as a committee, we'll be able to put something down that can be taken forward, maybe that can be presented to the African Union, and some action can be taken. These are my expectations so far. Thank you.
Okay, great. Anyone else ready with their expectations?
Okay, I understand now, man. I understand now.
Okay.
My
Go ahead.
expectation for this committee, I think that this, okay, I think that this committee should permit to African people and African government uh, to have some I don't know. Hello,
Hello, I can hear you. Go
hello.
ahead. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I think that this committee should permit to governments of African countries to be more transparent and most to have many ideas which will come from us in order to permit them to improve transparency and to improve right governance in all the countries of Africa. And I think that this committee should work with African Union in order to propose and to have some proposition about transparency and governance. And we have the duty to propose to African Union and all the African government some some arms in order to have transparent government. Okay, that's my proposition. That's my expectation from this committee. I think that you have heard the essential.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So I will move on
Have
to
you understood
Sammy.
me? Okay.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. If you could just mute your mic when you're not talking, that would be very helpful. Okay. So Sammy, can you hear me? Could you just unmute your microphone? Oh, great.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, because I'm at work, so I can't really talk that long. But I'm going to say my expectations is to network with other like-minded fellows and also just to learn and from others besides like the people that I surround myself with, and also just to be in coherence with other members of this organization as well as the African Union. So
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we need to talk about the what ideas we have for what we're going to bring to the table. What are we planning on? Um, what's our plan on in terms of the um, what we'll be doing during the group discussions? If we'll have people that we want to bring on board to be a part of the meetings, if we have an advisor in mind who we would like to have as a part of this. So I would just like to get a feel of what you're hoping for, what ideas you would like to have for the committee. So if you're ready to talk, you can just unmute your microphone. Anyone ready to jump in? Anyone? Um, does anyone have any ideas? Maybe a project that you would like to start or an idea that you have that we could implement within our committee? And also for the facilitators, during your your meetings, you will have to, you could mix it up. It doesn't have to be one specific, outline that you follow. You could have a Twitter feed going. You could have like a live Twitter feed. You could throw out questions like that. Um, you can really just, you can have experts in your discussions. It's really up to you. But then I need to know what ideas you have so far. Okay, while you're coming up with your ideas, I would also just like to mention what my expectations are. So I'm hoping that we will have a sense of urgency when it comes to communicating within the committee, and also I'm hoping we could either have a Facebook group, not a group, sorry, like an inbox where we can discuss as a committee, or we don't always have to wait for that one meeting that we will have, the one official meeting that we have here. We could also keep the discussion going. I don't have all of you on Facebook, so it would be great if you could all send me a friend request. I couldn't find everyone, so if you could send me a friend request so we can have an inbox where we can discuss some of these pertinent issues. And also, yeah, so that's time management. Well, I am hoping that we can have a way of keeping time and responding to emails when it's necessary, when it's as soon as possible anyway. I still need the bios and the pictures. I've received some of them, but if you haven't sent your profile, your short profile and your picture, I would really appreciate if you could do that as soon as possible, because I need to send them out today. Today's the last day. I was supposed to send them yesterday, but then I only got some of them. So if you could be a bit more, if you could be a bit faster about replying to correspondence within the group, that would be great. And also, one of the ideas that I had for the committee was there's an advocacy toolkit that I think would be great to. Sorry, could you mute your microphone? Hello? Could you mute your microphone just for a minute? Thank you. Okay, so I was saying that if we could have there's an advocacy toolkit that is being worked on by the Governance and Accountability Task Team, and it's something that I feel is something that can be widely used in Africa and in different countries. I mean, obviously, you could mix it up according to the context within which your country is at the moment. But in general, I think it's a great toolkit that I think we could use on this platform to let other people know how they can approach advocating when it comes to governance and transparency within their countries. So that's just one idea. then at the same time, I need to work very closely with everyone here so that we can make this work and make it practical and for everyone to use. So does anyone else have any more ideas? Is anyone ready to jump in?
Hello?
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 Yes, I can hear you.
Hello? I can hear you.
Yes, yes, great. So
Okay.
what ideas do you
I
have?
think
Yes.
that for work of... What thing? I think that for our work, the committee should, the plan of a committee should be a plan for every month. That's what I propose to the committee. I think that every month we should have a separate plan, which is not the same with the annual plan. I think that we should propose to every member of this committee to write the state of the state of his own country about transparency and governance, and every month we'll give this paper to the committee and make a unique report about transparency and governance uh, in our four country. That's what I propose. That's my proposition for the committee.
Okay, thank you very much. Antonetta, do you have any ideas that you would like to propose?
What?
Antonetta, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you.
Oh, no, no, no. I was asking if Antonetta can hear me. Hello? Antonetta, can you hear me? Antonetta, hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, now I can hear you. Great. Yes, so what ideas do you have with regards to our committee and yeah.
All right. I'm just thinking, I'm not so sure, I mean, if it's practical, but I'm thinking if we can come up with an idea that is relevant to the issues of governance and transparency, then we create a campaign that we post, I mean, on social networks so that people, they can rally, I mean, they can vote for that cause so that at the end of our tenure, I mean, in December 2015, we can be able to come up with an indicator to say that so many people were behind this idea. It can be like an indicator to show how many people were supporting our cause as a committee, how many people were supporting such an idea, so that at the end of this journey, we have something to show, we have an indicator. And closely linked to that, I was just thinking that, I mean, if we can maybe, alongside with our ideas, we can come up with, I mean, with the indicators of achievement or with indicators of success, so that we are able to measure ourselves at the end of 10 to 12 months. That's what I'm just thinking. Okay, thank you.
Thank
Hello.
you.
Hello. Thank you so much
Hello.
for that, Antoinette. Please mute your microphone when you're not talking. Yeah. Hello. Okay. So well, just to wrap up the ideas that we have so far. So Antonetta spoke about a sort of campaign that's supposed to make people rally for an idea that we're going to um, broadcast on social media. And so this is so that's one idea, and then there's the idea that Mr. Mora had for us about the different the different plan that are we going to be doing February, just yeah, just like that. So um, if there are any more ideas that you could have, um, if there are any more ideas that you could have, then you could send them to my email, and I will, and then we'll incorporate them into our calendar, which we're supposed to be doing by 24th January. So if I could put the deadline at the 23rd. No, let's put it the 20th. So by the 20th of January, if you could all submit your ideas for the year plan, for what we're supposed to be doing on a monthly basis, and also for the facilitators, if you could let me know what days would be good for you. That would be great as well. Yes, that's what I would. Sammy, I've just seen your message about Saturdays working best for you. So that I will need that the date and the time, like if it's well, I'll need the dates so I can put them into the calendar. So you could forward that to me in an email, and also the time. And just remember that it's 2 hours. Each facilitator will have to do this every month, once every month, and it will be on a different topic. And so I will need these different topics and the plan that you have for what you're going to be doing. So we will, yeah, so if you have any more ideas, please send them to me by the 20th of January, and we will incorporate them into the calendar. And so are there any final questions, suggestions, comments? Anyone?
No questions from me. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Amy, could you mute your microphone? Okay, so there are no more questions. So I would like to suggest that, like I mentioned, the Facebook, if you could send me friend requests and we could just have a. I'm sorry, could you? Emma, could you mute your microphone, please? Emma, could you mute your microphone, please?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, could you
I hear.
mute your microphone? Your microphone?
I wrote my proposition. You can read it.
Great, thank you. So if there are no questions or suggestions, then I would like to thank you all for your time and for your very valuable contributions. But also, please, let's be timely in our responses to emails, and any more ideas or suggestions, please send them to my inbox. We're working against a very tight deadline, so please send them as soon as you can. So if no one has anything else to say, then I would like to call this meeting to a close. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It was nice meeting and interacting. Thank you so much.
Hello. 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 Hello, Miss Ami.